find a way forward.
Film that one later.
The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
No faces, only meat. Stop. Only chop, chop, chop.
calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
No faces, only meat. Never think, never stop. Only chop, chop, chop.
Of many hearts, one soul.
Loves meat. It sings chop, chop, chop.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
Make war. Never think. Always chop, chop, chop.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out.
A cake thrall. The only way to...
You could kill it, end its miserable life events. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Mar down, deep, 1 of 3. 1 of... Pretty faces gone, chop. Faces. No faces, only meat. Never think, never stop. Only chop, chop, chop.
His lake of blood again. He's even bigger up close. An offering from Moonrise Towers.
Making me sweat.
It sings chop, chop, chop.
At least things have stayed interesting.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
The console bursts into life. A mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but it is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of... The console glows as you approach, the mind still... Console glows as you approach. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like. Console glows as you approach. The mind passively awaits. Console glows as you approach. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind. Console glows as you approach.
Ma ba
The mind passively awaits your input. The mind passively awaits your input. console glows as you approach, the mind still desperately... Console glows as you approach. Mind passively awake.
Time to see what's back there.
gate will know my design. Our design.
I feel glorious.
Empty vessel. Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
The joy's faded. No matter. I much prefer furious indignation.
Let's see.
Watch your elders and learn.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
At your command.
Let's get going.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below. Descend!
Fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Evacuate! All End assemble. Liberate!
Platform's already here. Is anyone else's temple squirming around a lot more than usual?
Something's roused them. Something significant. No longer a background murmur, the presence in your mind.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Ball!
Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Don't mind if I do.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. But the lure of one's... Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Impossible. You are bound to it, and in death, that is the power. But he did not only give me power, my daughter's life. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gor. I have fought great wars before. In the you are all that stands between me and my destiny. I will kill you now, and then I will raise you as my servant. Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Focus your attack, soldiers.
So long as Nightsong's in that cage, Ketherick will keep getting back up. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Nature's servant awaits.
Time to strike.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
On the move.
Tactical.
For the fallen.
Focus your attack, soldiers!
my hackles raised.
Goes nothing.
Victory awaits.
Now you wear a face to match your soul.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. My lord, hear me. You...
The villain is the rats together. Now. Now.
You have my sword. Do what you must.
Then we fly this foul place.
The Apostle of Murder? Hadn't expected that.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
What's inside?
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. Now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose... It is a crown of domination. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it's most like... Ketheric was a follower of Merkel. Which means the Absolute is a front for the... Bane, Baal, and Merkel. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives. The army of the Absolute is within the city, an Elder Brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, I will be your shield, and when the chance to strike comes, you must take it.
Your hand. Now.
Still alive. So that's progress.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? Whatever the fuck he's been up to in the last 10 years, we have to stop him. He can't just keep ruining people's lives. He can't get away with it. He used me up and gave me away when he was done with me. Didn't matter how much I trusted him. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him. You bet your ass.
More than battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No. Yes, Bane, Lord. Once judged, the Alliance is reforged, mortal. The plane.
I've seen that plenty of times.
Isabel. My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, I had no dreams at all. Nothing. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. In this moment. Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the shadow. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
I have more to thank you for than I knew.
and we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Now, you will leave us. We must...
Aelin!
Thaniel rests still, but it's no easy slumber. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of what stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in darkness, corruption must have taken hold. Perhaps, if we can find Thaniel's lost half. Only, the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else. Perhaps not. If he truly is a part of Thaniel, then he is beyond life and death. More likely he's just hiding. And I truly mean we. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Your ranks are full. You'll need to make an opening for me, if I'm to follow you.
The heart of the Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet.
Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them.
Together, we will put an end.
No! Back to the shadows. After him, rest.
I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends.
No steam can save me. Into battle. Cut him up. Open up.
to waste.
You want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Eat it.
Swift and lethal. Still standing, no matter what you have.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play. Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I'm not leaving. You can't make me. He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. So I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. I'd like that. And he would too, Bye.
The curse is broken and an unhatched gift, and you keep it close. Perhaps in our
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
You need to eat before we head off, right?
Yes. Do you have anything to eat?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly. Now, I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping. Well, I hope they will. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and the... I have, anyway. Once the curse is lifted, nature can... And I'm glad to be had.
What do you know about me? Almost no.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not...
I chose to do that.
Secrets. Yeah. When you freed me, when I laid eyes on you...
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
What?
You already know.
My father.
That is him.
No.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? But you are
My parents.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their... You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentor. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet. I was able to retrieve it before it sank Shari's... But I felt it and mirrored.
I'll need every advantage.
A debt re... Shar torments... See that your parents...
Do what must be done.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Gods be damned. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I. I was said that's when
The cult of the dragon, a fractured others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
a 10-day after I grabbed a there they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of atop each, there is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind as the maelstrom.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness. And I said yes. One soul for one city. I don't know that it was brave. The moment my soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Gone. Hell yes.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. Not as nature.
I swear, there is no room for me, I'm afraid. I swear, your ranks are full. You will need to make an opening for me if I'm to follow you.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Blackets will be done.
What's the story?
Whatever it takes. Always nice to be wanted.
Let's move.
Let us show them how it's done.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part... But before that, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me. This... Worse than... I tried to leave. I felt like I was suffering, but then she really...
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break...
You're lucky to have such confidence. She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. All I can do... Do you really need to... I'm sorry. That's more true than you may have intended. The Shadowheart I thought I was would never even dreamed of defying the Lady Shah. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future. I'm sorry.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support. Given the circumstances, what would you like to know? It was that I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half, or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger thing. I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've some... Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think... Anytime. Oakfather preserve you.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the Chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the Chosen. It will take, but this would have been your fate too, wherein, with his together, will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait, but sleep.
We're under attack. Help me.
Poor fucker.
Die, you lifted harborer!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Understood.
Victory awaits. On the move.
That thing's about to blow.
Dream Guardian. I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Burn yourself.
Crave blood. It breeds madness.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Time to strike.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Forward. Kill who you must to survive. Even Githyanki.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. Help me. You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Ursula Night Song from... You let me live. Last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrong. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is every...
You must be joking. But, if you insist...
Nothing in your colourful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do...
Happy? Now, join me. Together, we can turn the tide.
Covered.
Hateka!
Soldier, I need your help.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
For my prince's honor!
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
By your command.
Make way.
send you to Eldas in Wales.
I must regain control of the Yankee Prince.
What must be done? Oakfather, ease my way. No time to waste.
Won't last much longer like this.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, people refer. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well, indeed. His hubris knows. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible.
Quite possible. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. When Orpheus is Blackith, bound by they work, I am relieved. You have embraced your alone. Orpheus will be much easier to control. No, Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I would the moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. Most certainly Orpheus.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed, as you can very well see. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith. That would be a terror. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so...
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. Yet...
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid. A sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think my original body was destroyed when I tripped. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next... You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength. You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course.
Gith, it is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy. It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet. The Emperor, yes. A stunning Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithra. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed, every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living... One word from his lips, and the people would... If the Githyanki are to be free, the prince of the...
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. Yenna! And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back. Hi.
There is so much wrong with that name. Paramidius and Fred are cleaners. They've just joined, but are
Dad, what's that monster?
That's just a man in a costume. It's not real.
But costumes don't drool, Dad.
What in the hells was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hells?
What's the rush, son?
I'll give them a piece of my mind. Papers to enter the city. Good work on my ring. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body. As
soon as the fighting starts, mark my words. We'll be on our own.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
This whole situation
Front page material.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
That'll make a great headline. Fascinating.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on Your name?
Well met, Citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a present. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its step. It has heard the howls. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the... Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be
Eat this, you pile of junk!
To go?
Take heed.
Please, damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Those little bastards, or I'll have your heads!
There's some vermin I need.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
Look, Sharesa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
What does it feel like? Up there, Ganthalon's dancing next. The Harper safe house Jahira mentioned.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watch.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, Steel Watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized ice valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know. Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling. The Steelwatch Foundry is off-limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Yeah. Anything spicy?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the Edict of Bane. Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Bodyguards, there's a... Lower the gates! Special permission!
Carefully now.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison-bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Down the chamber.
Because it sounds like somebody was...
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Hells, not this again.
The brain appears to be...
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worms Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.